Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for June 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th, Monday through Thursday. This is a general reading, and you know I'm going to be using my two Redley Valentine decks. I will use my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main message. I will pull one from my Angel Tarot cards. I will also pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, I think, and if I remember to do this for the intro, I'm going to pull three from my Weight Rider Tarot deck. Okay, so we're going to do that in the introduction. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. We are in Gemini season. We are coming up to that new moon. So then, we have been from the full moon to the new moon where that is waning. We've been releasing. There's a lot of different energies going on. I've talked about ascension type of energy. Then from the new moon to the full moon, it will be waxing, and that's when we start to request. We also have something, Mars is going into Leo. That is going after the things, that's going to spur you on to pursue the passions and the path that you want to be on. Okay, so you may feel that you have a little bit of an initiative. Your energy might even be a little bit higher. You will also have a little bit of focus. Leo, covers the heart, so there's a lot of going after what is heartfelt for you. Okay, now, did I tell you this? I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself up to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message, okay? Okay. Anything that is reversed has stronger energy. Now, another thing too is, a week ago, I think it was a week ago. It might have been maybe 10 days ago. The message I had received was that, things were going to get real. Remember, Saturn, Aquarius, it's retrograde now, and this is all about reality versus illusion, and more and more reality is being uncovered. So then what did I get this morning? Now, woke up and the first message was, this week people are going to be weird. Okay, now what does that mean? I really don't know. I've been trying to think on that, pray on that, meditate on that, but people are going to be weird. Now, it could it could be that they're a little more emotional, because remember, we have all this ascension type of energy going on. It could be more emotional. I want you to just be aware of the people around you. And I just really feel it's kind of like what again, going back with the Saturn thing, it's and then we can, it's, when I talk about Uranus and Taurus, it's expect the unexpected. I just have this real strong feeling, well, the strong message came this morning, people are going to be weird. Okay. I know, we're all a little weird. We're all a little bit, that's who we are. But it's just, if you have somebody that you always, exactly their pathway, they're not going to necessarily be going down that pathway. I kind of feel that there's going to be a lot of rethinking of things. People that are usually very calm may not be so calm. People that have more anger may be more calm. It's just something's weird going on with the people this week. Okay. Anyway, enough of that. I'll let you, we'll just see. It's interesting because it's usually after I say it, then the week later, then we can go back and see what's going on. Now, let's go ahead. My Weight Rider. Oops. And remember, if there are any negative kind of cards like the Tower, the Devil, Death, it doesn't mean exactly what you're thinking it means. Hey, if you get a message and say, oh my gosh, that's for me, again, it may or may not resonate. It may not, just know that it's not always what it appears. Maybe that's what people are going to be weird is about too. I don't know. Anyway, let's see what we have here. Okay, and this is going to be more for like the general atmosphere, the universal energies around us. First card is King of Cups. Okay, now, Cups, water energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. King's underlying energy, because the court cards all have an underlying energy, is the swords, is air energy. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Very thought-provoking, very much thinking things through, very much, making plans. That's what air energy is. But water energy is the one that has had the emotional ringer, the one, that has gone through the highs and lows with the emotions. Now remember too, the water energy is more affected as with the moon cycles. So know that too. The King of Cups is rising to a higher level emotionally, is rising to a higher level also intellectually, and there's some integration going on between that intellect and that emotion. This is a more thoughtful look. This is a more thoughtful type of energy coming. There's going to be a more thoughtful energy. There is going to be things, like, okay, I need to spot some things, I need to see some things, and then there's going to be I'm going to say integration with the emotion and the intellect. Okay, there's gonna, because the King of Cups has gone through every emotional experience that you can go through and has come out a better person. Okay, and a better leader. Next card. Well, there's that Tower. We had the Tower a while ago, okay? And the Tower, okay, this is one of the major arcana cards. So this is a minor arcana. This is kind of like your day-to-day. This is a bigger energy that's kind of that overriding energy. The Tower is when things collapse. The Tower is when things fall apart. The Tower is, things have to clear out in order for things to be rebuilt. Okay, many times I've had my Tower moments and it's like, okay, not quite sure, and then as you go along you see something has to collapse. It can be very emotional, it can be very trying, but it has to happen. This is one of those times, it's like these are those things that have to happen. Now, because we have that King of Cups next to us though, we do see what's happening around us better. We can integrate that into our psyche better. And again, the people that are watching, you're the ones that, you're going to have this information to hold it together, because the King of Cups is saying, hold it together, hold things together. Don't, things will work themselves through. This is just one of those Tower moments. It feels like everything's collapsing. It's not necessarily, again, going back to Saturn and Aquarius, it's more of an illusion as opposed to the reality. Okay. Next card. And this one is reversed, stronger energy. This is the Eight of Cups. Okay. Again, that water energy, that emotional energy, that basically, that Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. But this is just basically walk away from it. Walk away from the drama. Walk away. Go to your own path. This is leaving that emotional side behind. That's integrating with everything. So does this look like this is going to be a weird week? Sure, it's going to be, but what else is new for us? But this is just kind of being aware, integrating what's going on, and then walk away from the drama, walk away from, the henny penny moments, the sky is falling, that's going to be somebody else. That's going to be somebody else. You're going to integrate this and you're just going to kind of like, nope, I'm going down my path, and, kind of like nothing can stop me too. So there is, even though we have this Tower card, there is a lot of strength here. There's a lot of strength. And it will all work with how do you deal with your emotions? Are you letting your emotions, ride you, or are you letting maybe having a little combination, a little moderation between the two? Because the King of Cups says, yes, you can still be emotional, but also use your smarts too. Okay. Interesting week. Like I said, the message I received was this morning. This is going to be a weird week. No, people are going to be weird. Okay. This is a week where people will be weird. So we'll just be aware of it. We don't have to buy into it. We can leave it. And if you notice, we do have that moon, and this would be kind of like that new moon going to that full moon. So maybe that was when is the new moon? 10th, 11th. It'll be in Gemini. There's a lot of intellectual energy with this Gemini moon. Again, we have that ascension energy going on right now. So people are going to be weird. Now, let's start our readings now. Hello, my Cancers. How are you? Well, I think this is going to be a week for you. Here we go. And it's like, yeah, I mean, I think you're going to be the one riding, you're going to be the one riding the airwaves around there. There's a lot of strength here for you, my Cancers. So let's see what we have going on. And I want you to own it, and I want you to be very bold with it. I don't know, is that a good warning? It's not a warning. Is that a good statement to say? Let's see what we have here. 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. Let's see what we have for my Cancers. Reversed. First card. Page of Raphael. Okay, so pages have that underlying energy of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, solid energy, but this is Raphael, so this is your water energy. This is your emotional energy. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, fluid. This is kind of this, there's a sense of rightness with this energy here. Now remember, in the intro, we had the King of Cups and the Eight of Cups. So there is this water fluid going on, this emotional fluidity going on. And this is you just kind of letting things happen. It's almost like and I'm getting kind of that, this is like you just letting things play out. You don't have to do a whole lot of anything. This is one of those things that it's kind of like you're going to watch. You're going to be aware. You might have to put your fingers in the sand every so often. You might have to dig up a little bit, but there's not going to be a lot of major effort. It's kind of like you're in this watch, you're kind of like stepping back a little bit and you're waiting and you're just kind of like letting things happen around you. I do feel that this is strong and powerfully positive for you, my Cancers. That's the thing about it is, it's kind of like one of those things when, we talk about Archangel Michael is a very big patron of your sign. We see him a lot. The warrior, the defender. This is kind of like your prayers are being heard. This is like things happening that's just kind of like that miraculous type of energy around you. All you need to do right now, I mean, if somebody calls you up and you have to make some decisions, I'm not saying that you have to withdraw from life, but a lot of it is just you let it out there, but you don't have to get really involved. Let things play out. How's that? Let things play out. Here we go. Page of Raphael, gentle, loving, dreamy, open-hearted. A new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations. Great intuitive insight. So that does also say to trust your gut, but let things happen. Again, you don't have to, I kind of get, I know that she's down there in the sand, right? She's in the sand. I just kind of get this very meditative type of just kind of like drawing, just not necessarily getting yourself too excited, too involved, just letting things play out. Okay, next card is the King of Ariel. Now, Ariel is earth energy. It is our Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. I've talked about in the beginning what the King's underlying energy is, but Ariel, earth energy, is about your home, your job, your money. This is really strong, stepping into your profession, stepping into possibly your security. There, also too, this could be someone that helps you through this time, but I kind of feel like this is, like I said, you're letting things play out and things are moving along to put you in a better position, both in the financial and into that thought process too, because remember, King's underlying energy is air. But this is like a subject matter expert. This is like knowing what needs to be done. This is, there is some standing in power with this King. So it's like you're letting things happen. And, whenever you need to, you might have to stand in your power. You might have to make some interjections. But it's kind of like knowing what needs to be done, knowing it right at the right time. And this could, so this could be very helpful in both your, any of those relationships we talk about. This could be very helpful in your money relationship too. So, but it's like kind of like don't push the envelope, let things happen. And then it actually works out so much better for you. Anyway, successful, stable, accomplished, powerful, and I really feel the strength of the King of Ariel for you. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success, using resources wisely. Your last card here, reversed, Two of Ariel. So now we have some twos. Twos have some decision. Twos is also about some balance, kind of like, but the decision is, it kind of sees the pathways. Do I go this way? Do I go that way? But this Two of Ariel, it has some balance, needs to have some balance here. And I feel that that's basically what this week is going to be. That you've been living on high octane, you've been living on high caffeine, and this is where things start to come into that karmic type of balance. Because remember, we still have that karmic energy all over us. So I feel like there's a karmic balance coming that's happening for you this week. It's so, again, and you don't really have to do anything. You just have to let it play out. You just have to let things organically develop, okay? And again, it's like a karmic balance. So I really like this week for you, because now my thing is, my Cancers is, a lot of times I can get some really clear messages where I have told people this. I said, this is what you say. And it's so clear. And I'm like, write this down. And then I'll ask them, I said, so did you say that? Well, they took the words and they made it into theirs. And I'm like, well, you know what? That's yours. That's whatever it is. But I heard this. So, so it is. It's what you're going to do with it. It's your choices, all that. But there is a lot of karmic balance coming your way this week. I expect something big. Okay, I'm going to hold on to that. Positive, big, positive. So it's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work fun. So yeah, it's karma. There is, and again, if you put out good karma, this is good karma comes. If you put out negative, but this feels very positive to me. This feels warm. This feels like, just let it happen. Just let it happen. Let it develop naturally. You don't have to do anything about it. And it's really interesting. It's very interesting. Here we go. Your last card reversed. The Knight of Water. So Knights, underlying energy is air, is fire. Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And remember, Mars is going into Leo. I think it's the 10th. So there is going to be a following of your heart, going after what you want. Water energy is, again, your energy. So there is that emotional, there is that. But I do kind of go along with that page of Raphael, the Knight of Water. It just is, it's like getting you into that right place. Karmic resolution, flowing into the right. You can kind of see that light at the end of the tunnel. You can kind of see that things are actually developing for you, for you in a better way than you have had it for a while. Okay, there's a lot of this, and it could be romance too. There is some relationship stuff here. That could be work, job, career, personal, intimate, interpersonal, family, or home. But it's just like things are flowing. There's like things are flowing now. The dam has burst. It's not that, nothing, the blocks are leaving. The blocks are leaving. Whatever it is, it's been torn down, and things are starting to flow more so than they have for a while. Now, granted, this could be about you getting rid of a lot of stuff to get ready for your, for your birthday season, but it's like the waters are flowing again. Here we are. Emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, contemplative. Falling in love or wedding proposals. The need to balance emotions, so you have to kind of keep keep a little bit of a hand on those emotions. An invitation to a social event. I like that. I like that a lot. But I am just feeling a lot of karmic balance coming your way. And I feel like there's a lot of peace. And there's a lot of just, it's that time where, when you meditate, when you pray, and you just know things are going to work out. Maybe not at that moment, but you just know. I feel like this is that type of week for you. I want that for you too, but I do feel it very, very strongly. Here we go. What crystal or energy would be helpful for my Cancers? Green aventurine. Good luck, prosperity, new opportunities, and heart healing. I think that could be very helpful for you. I don't have that. I haven't even seen that anywhere in my local places. I might have to go a little farther out, but I think that could be very healing. Anyway, my Cancers, I do like that. I like that. And it's like you don't have to do anything. You know, the wheels are already in motion. So, my Cancers, remember the button. Please like, share, subscribe. Let's get the videos out there because it does help, and I thank you. As always, my Cancers, please know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.